Good morning. So hopefully everybody has recovered from Christmas. I'm in the Art of Positivity. This, I believe, is going to still be a current Amazon item. Okay. It's a good book, nice pages. If you've not seen the review for it, you can go back to my actual channel icon at the top right, click on that, and go through and see some of my older videos. It's been reviewed within the last month, I want to say. But anyway, all right, so as promised, I am back with the Castle Art pencils, and I've picked some different colors here. Now, I am going to start with these tealy colors, and I'm going to start with the whole top. And then I'm going to use two different colors on the bottom. Do I want to do that? See, I'm already thinking it. So if I do all this up here, so see, this shows you how crazy my brain goes. And then I was going to use these three. So if I use those there, or I could put these up here with this and then do all that at the bottom. I think I'm going to do that instead. So I am going to start with these. This is, now these are going to be more your tealy, at least that's what I was going for, but you could also use any blue, and I'm putting it at the top first because that's where your sky is, and that's just what I'm doing. And I had pulled three colors, but now I'm thinking I'm only going to need two. So I picked 99, which is cerulean blue middle. Then I chose 97, which is intense blue. And then 103, which is cypress green. Yeah, I know, green, right? Okay, so when I'm doing letters, and I did not do any of this up ahead of time, I do the top part of the letter. Yeah, I don't think I need 3 shades on this. Now, when you're doing your letter, you have to decide, am I going to go halfway up as one color and halfway down as another, or am I going to split each section? So because I did pull 3 colors, I'm going to do the top half in this lightest shade. So anything that's top half is in the lightest. Yeah, I didn't sharpen these pencils or anything. I just pulled them and pushed record. Hopefully it'll be all right. It's not like I'm coloring a whole lot. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm going to go to the next shade. So then you would go with your medium. And I'm going to come along and blend into what I'd already done and leave a smidge down there. You know me with that word smidge. So on these letters, it would be like the upper 2/3. And do that all the way across. Yeah, 80-something degrees here on Christmas. How crazy was that? Now in this one, I'm going to go down there a little bit, but I'm still going to not go all the way. You get the idea. I don't want to take the whole time doing one row of colors. You do all those other letters the same as what we're doing this. Then I'm coming in my darkest shade and I'm anchoring these letters. See how they now look like they're actually sitting on the page? They're not just floating around. Not that they actually looked like they were floating before, but I feel like this just kind of holds them down like a string on a balloon. So remember, things are usually shaded a bit more on the bottom. So that's all we've done. We're just shading on the bottom. And then here's one that comes all the way. So that darkest color comes up. Okay, and then I'll finish all that off. Okay, so there's that. And notice how different those colors are than the barrels. Not as different as some, but they are different. So then I pulled these three. Now look at those barrel colors. I'm thinking, well, that's too light. That's not going to show up. So here we go. And these letters are larger, so I will be able to use all three of the pencils in here. All right, just go at it. Yeah, my phone updates or something. Who knows? Text messages. It can wait. I will get to it. All right, so then I'm going to do this on all the letters here. Now, when you have a letter that goes across like this, you have to decide how far down am I going, and do I want to include that in the darker part or the lighter part? Now, because I've gone down to there, I'm actually going to come across here and leave just a smidge of white. Yeah, I'm bad that way. That way I can put a little bit of the next color in there. And that's kind of why I'm coloring these different fonts and stuff for you on video and not just skipping the lettering. Lettering, there are so many different fonts out there that lettering can be difficult at times. Yeah, because you have to stop and decide how much are you doing of what color. Now you can always just go through and do it one color, except for the bottom little bit, and then come in with a darker shade there. Okay, and yeah, I still need to work on this. That's not my best work. Okay, so we've got that one. Then the next shade, okay, that was, sorry, cadmium orange light. So it was like a peach or a skin tone. Okay, then my next color is called coral. See how I'm overlapping. That overlap is where you're going to get that good blend at. And however far you go up to overlap on one, just keep it uniform. Try to do that with all of it. That's going to give you a more uniform piece. Okay, so same thing here. Just keep it going. And here's this, and I'll bring it up also. I am going to go right there, but I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think in the long run it will. You see, I just have to look. How far up did I come? I want some sort of uniformity to it. So this time I am going to come back with my lighter shade and do a little bit of blending there. So you know me, lighter shade does the blending. It just adds more color down on your paper. Then my darkest shade that I'm using right now is called Peach. So this would be whatever your darkest shade is. And just getting some of it down here to help anchor it to the page. Okay, just get that colored in there. You can always go back and touch up. Don't feel like you have to get everything the first run through. Sometimes just getting the color on the page and then going back and tweaking it will help you to decide colors. Sometimes, you know, we do get that brain freeze where we're like, wait a minute, what color is going to look good there? So that's those. And then my last color, if you remember, I had pulled some purples. So, and this is another example of why we say the barrel doesn't always equal the color of the pencil. So I have 93, which is mauve, and Purple Lake, which is 91. So I'm going to start with the mauve and do the tops. Yeah, that has nothing pink in it for mauve for me at all. And then the little bit that's there. And on this, I'm going to do here, and then a little piece of that. Again, you decide where you want to split that letter at. You decide how much you need of any given color. Okay, and then I'm going to go on down. I think if I move the book up a little, I'm still going to be in screen for y'all. It's a little bit easier for me to reach it. And see, I only went to 2 pencils for these. Just changed it up. It's just the purples that I found that I wanted to use. I wanted to keep the lettering bright. So that's why I didn't go with navy blue or anything like that. So if you've got a feeling that you're after when you're coloring, stop and think, what kind of colors give me that feeling? Is it a day at the beach? Is it a s'mores roast over a hot fire? Are you wanting the deep reds or are you wanting the soft blues? Are you wanting a rainbow? Yeah, you can make a picture evoke a certain feeling by the colors you use. I could have done all this lettering in bold colors instead of pastels, and it would have looked just as nice, but it would have given a total different vibe off of it. Instead of calming, it might have been a little more exciting if that's what you want to use it. You know, it just kind of depends. So kind of think about your feelings as you're coloring some. What feelings am I wanting to evoke? And just get this all in there. The little frame around blessing, I am thinking a gold glitter gel pen. So, and then the flowers, probably something in a magenta glitter gel pen. Just getting the last of this in. Yet this book does not take a lot of time, so that's another reason I like it. It's getting dark so early here. I'm used to it getting dark like at 8:30, but in the winter, like by 6 o'clock, it's dark out. And so by then I've closed the curtains and I'm working on a dots, you know, diamond dots, or doing some sewing or some painting or scrapbooking for granddaughter, her time with us when she's here. And so I don't like sticking with one thing as long. It's just, I don't know, maybe I do get a little depressed in the winter. And so I find if I change it up some, it's good. So, see, that color does not really match that color. This one almost matches, but this one does not. But I still don't call that mauve either. So, who knows? But anyway, so there's that. So, yeah, it's just a matter of taking your time on your lettering. But see, everything is weighted now at the bottom, so they're not just floating around. And I mean, you could do a page each way. If you have another page with lettering, you could go in and do it with just one color, and then do another page where you do 2 or 3 different colors and you weight the letters and see how it looks different to you. Even use the same colors, you know, or print something out and then do it that way and see if it looks, you know, that much different to you or not. You could do the same thing, print something out with some lettering and do different colors and see if it evokes different feelings in you. Okay, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do that dot in the lightest shade because it is up on that top part. Okay, and then now I'm just doing these bottom bits. But yeah, I think I've always shaded bottom halves of letters. All right, so again, if you have this book and you want to see something particular done in it, something specific, or if you watch the video on it and there's a specific page you would like to see colored, please let me know in the comments below. I am still trying to respond to all comments in a timely manner. So, yeah, don't think I'm just not paying attention. I am. So anyway, all right, so that's it for now. I will go ahead and finish this page off. and then I will come back and show it to you at the beginning of the next video. All right? Okay. Thumbs up, like, whatever, and I will talk to you in a few days. Bye.